What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. Brian here, and I am working on my Tamiya lunchbox. Now, first, special shout out to Steve and everybody else that got on me for not doing the shock mod. I was actually told well before I did this that I needed to do the shock mod. So I will be taking probably just the front shocks off because they're real simple to do, and that's really where the issue is anyway. I know that there's going to be a lot of sound going on when it comes back up and smacks into this, but I've still got some of that little bit of rubber tubing left, so I'm gonna cut me a couple pieces and get this to even out, because I think, to me, to be honest with you, it's gonna be, you know, being even and looking cool more than it making a bunch of noise, because I'm not gonna let you guys hear that anyway. But so I'll get a little rubber something or other in the back, just a little something to kind of, you know, tone it down. But after probably 2 months, ever since I got this and then knew I was getting this, I've been worried about paint. Now, I have set the bar on my channel personally. There's people out there that can paint way better than me, but I personally have set the bar pretty darn high on my channel. And a lot of you are like, I can't wait to see the paint, and I know the paint's going to be amazing, and amazing, and paint. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's making Brian a little nervous. So I keep thinking, man, I have got to outdo myself, and I've done some pretty cool stuff. So I finally figured out what I'm gonna do with paint, and I figured I'd run it by you guys real quick, see what you guys think. So as you can see, we have gold, okay? Normal, gold. Now, the reason I stopped now to share this with you is because I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to panel this like you would see back in the maybe 80s, maybe even some of the 70s. I've got a ton of pinstriping. I've got double line pinstriping. I've got offset double line pinstriping. I've got regular pinstriping for cars just to tape it off to where you can pull it later after you paint over it. I've got all flavors of pinstriping, all thicknesses, all matter of. So I'm gonna base coat this entire thing in gold, which is what I've already done. And I actually had used some older paint, and the finish didn't come out all that great, which is fine because this is just gonna be my border lines. So my next step is to take my border tape here, and I'm gonna go ahead and mask off some panels here. You know, just get some really cool, I don't know how yet, I thought about taking this panel all the way around to the front here and squaring that off, and then maybe taking this panel from here around the wheel wells, all the way around, something like that. Or I could just do some really cool box paneling, you know what I mean? On the roof, do double box on the roof. Steve got on me about the roof rack. It is heavy, and I'm probably going to leave the roof rack off because, you know, to be honest with you, the reason why I really want to use the roof rack is because this antenna hole right here. I still don't know what to do with it. I don't like it. It just really is. I mean, I'm gonna lay down a cool paint job, and I'm gonna have a hole in the top of the roof, and there are going to be people that look at it and go, well, what's the hole for? So I thought, being this evened out perfectly where this hole was, that I would go ahead and just put this cool roof rack on, and I still might do it. Because to be honest with you, I don't plan on just bashing the crap out of this thing. This is going to be kind of a show van truck, okay? It's going with the Grand Hauler. That's why we got our little dinosaur head up here. So I might still do it because I thought about putting it on the front too. It evens up with that hole if it's on the front of the van. So this, of course, will be down lower. And the reason I like this is because the color. It's matte black. And that's what I plan on doing to a lot of this chrome. I've got matte black. Not all of it. There will be a little tiny touch of chrome on here. But I'm going to get rid of most of it. I think I'm pretty sure this is like a side exhaust here, with like a chassis rail or something, like I don't know, some kind of rail on the side rail. So I'll probably leave the chrome on the side exhaust, but like the railing itself, matte black. Rear bumper, matte black. Front bumper, matte black. Might leave a touch of chrome where the grill would be, maybe tape that off so that you kind of get some depth in there, but matte black. And if I matte black all that, and I've got matte black up top, against all this paneling, I think it's going to look really cool. So, panel colors. I've got two colors in mind. I've got a graphite metallic and a dark blue metallic. Now, most will be graphite metallic, okay? So the large panels, mostly graphite metallic. Then some either smaller panels, like let's say this smaller stripe here, some type of larger middle accent. So you got your gold lines, would be gold lines around whatever boxing squares that I do. And then that graphite paneling. So imagine the whole roof graphite, okay? With, you know, gold line, maybe a figure 8 kind of box, you know, to kind of, you know, get this window in. So border the window and then do a double line behind it. So you'll actually get graphite, gold, and then maybe on the outside of the gold, maybe just do graphite panels. And then in between the graphite and the gold will be a sliver of that blue metallic. And then blue metallic. With gold striping. So the least amount of color on here is that blue metallic. Bam, blue metallic. Because here's the deal. I've always expressed that the flatbed trailer is the chameleon of all trailers. You put anything you want on it. You can put a Tamiya lunchbox on it. You can put logs on it. You can put a big giant PVC pipe and it's some otherworldly Elon Musk tunnel of death or something. I mean, it does. You can put whatever you want on it. So I don't want to pigeonhole myself in a part for part color scheme with this van, because that's really the only thing this is going to be able to go with. So I'm going to paint this first, and then either this, probably not this gold, because I really didn't get the best finish out. I do have airbrush gold too, but this is just so much paint. I was just going to knock it out with some shaker cans. And I think some of my shaker cans are a little old. I haven't used one in a long time, but it's on there good. I mean, I've already dropped this thing on top of it twice and it didn't even scratch it. So I'm comfortable with that. And then I'm going to clear coat it. So even with, that's why this matte black is going to look so good. Once I clear coat this and then hit it with some ceramic wax, boom, hit some matte black against it, it's going to be so slam bamming. And then, of course, all my chrome for this, I'd say 90% is going to be matte black. I'm just going to black it out. It's going to look like matte black, and like on the tanks in the bottom, leave one strip of chrome around it. So it looks like chrome buckles, you know, big chrome straps holding the matte black tanks in. And then, of course, the double stacks, that's going to stay chrome. That's going to be your focal point. So your double stacks are going to disappear in this sea of chrome. I see Peterbilts all the time out there on the street, and it excites me because I'm like, I got one of those. I'm part of the Peterbilt fam. And I think that I'm going to matte black a lot of this chrome. You will see, because now once I get, it takes me a long time to get started painting, but once I get started painting, it's going. I mean, painting is the easy part. You know, it's getting it out of your head and onto here is, for me, the difficult part. So, paneling, gold, boxed in paneling, lots of graphite, lots of gold lines, and then some accent paneling of some kind in that metallic dark blue. And I mean dark blue. I don't have the can with me right now, but dark blue, okay? I think, and then of course, like I said, dark blue, way up here. Boom. In between is a little trailer. Bam, like that. So, tell me what you guys think, because I'm going to just keep right on going right now and start slam bamming, because this stuff dries. This is the other cool thing about the shaker cans that I use is they dry real quick. I sprayed this, you know, this was the second coat probably 15 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to run it by my fam real quick so that if one of them's like, whoa, what are you thinking? Oh, and then of course, the elephant in the room, Lelo wheels. So I actually have, and tell me if y'all have used this before. I'll be right back. See? Told you. I have this ripped, okay? This is supposed to dye like t-shirts and stuff, but I heard back in the day that people used to dye their nylon and plastic wheels with this stuff. Now, this involves a stovetop. If any of you guys have ever used this to dye wheels, this is jet black. So black would look a lot better with this than yellow. You know what I mean? And I don't want to paint them because I'm going to run the truck and you're just going to get rocks in there. It's going to chip it apart and look all goofy anyway. So, have you guys ever used this? I bought this probably 8 years ago and I haven't used it yet. So, if there's any tips and tricks, i.e. how to fix my shocks from not looking all crazy, my wheels being off center, let me know in the comment section. It's all yours. Let me know what you guys think about the paint because I'm going to get right back on it. I'm pretty much set on doing that, but I love telling people what I'm going to do before I do it so they can like let their mind go and see if what comes out is what they were thinking was going to come out. Guys, Tamiya, I'm into my Grand Hauler. I'm into my lunchbox. I'm very, very excited right now. Amazing RC. I will get you guys another very cool video very, very soon, and it will be this completely painted. We'll see you there.